Hey guys, Dr. Meathies here. Welcome back to some more of our modded Madden franchise, the Bears. We have today the 49ers. We played them earlier in the year in this one, and it was a 24-16 win. We're able to get it. Unfortunately, we can't see like the actual box score. I would love to see a box score on here. But we took that win, and now it is time for us to play them once again. With the injuries today, what they have will be out Drake Greenlaw, Isaac Guerrero, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, Zach Moss, Dominic Pooney, and Zadarius Smith. There's Zadarius Smith. They're out. One of their starting right guards. That's not great. Three halfbacks. So who's their halfback right now? Cody Schroeder. Interesting. Very interesting. Scouting report. Fourth in quarterbacks, Brock Purdy. We already know Cody Schroeder, the second back room. I mean, it's banged up. Eighth in receiver with Ayuk, Samuel, and Juwan Jennings, all healthy playing in this game. For tight ends, top in tight ends, but Irv Smith and Terrence Ferguson will be playing this without George Kittle. On the line, 29th in the league, Charles Leno, Tate Ratledge, Jake Brendel, Dominic Pooney, who did play. He's not going to be playing this game. And Braden Smith. Rookie Tate Ratledge out of Georgia. He did play the last game, so we'll see what he can do in this one. Going over to the defense. They will have Nick Bosa and LT Overton in this one. Now, Nick Bosa was out for that Bears game, and I think LT Overton was playing in that one that we played him. So they'll actually be the 7th defensive line will be ready to go. Javon Hargrave there and Ty Hamilton. Ty Hamilton, another rookie, 4th rounder out of Ohio State. 6th in the linebacking core, D. Winters, Fred Warner, and Takaris McKinley. And then 2nd in secondary, Tavares Ward, Dimondor Lenore, Ronaldo Green, Jair Brown, and Noah Ofanga. I'm not sure what we are at this point. Wow, we're 30th in linebackers. It looks like it's the physicality issue. Yeah, it definitely looks like a physicality issue. Secondary 19th, really? Oh, because Tyreek Stevenson is not the greatest. Xavier Wyatt's, he isn't either. But we just kind of gotten away with that. And then defensive tackle is something we're gonna have to upgrade. But on offense, 7th in quarterback, 17th in running back, 13th in wide receiver. Okay. Tight end 15th, offensive line 11th. Okay. Actually, it's not too bad. We can move Will Campbell over. Jonah Jackson comes over and plays this left guard. We draft a center. And the line is good. All right, so let's get in this game. Not much to really talk about other than that. Chargers and Jaguars. We'll see how that on the other side goes. Welcome to the conference round. We won our first playoff game last week since 2020. It's time to get this going. It's going to be a hard-fought game. It was a hard-fought game the first time we played the almost call them the Lions, but the 49ers. And well, it's going to be another hard-fought game today. Everything is on the line here. A trip to the Super Bowl. We're the first game. We don't know who won on the AFC side. So we'll see if we can punch our ticket in what is technically year one, or will we bounce out and possibly have an attempt to get Caleb Downs in the draft if he drops. So we'll have to see how that goes, but it's all on winning this game. We will kick it off first here. And it'll be taken at about the 3, taking up past the 15, down near the 24. So Brock Purdy coming out here, trying to return back to the Super Bowl, have a chance to win it, and see what he can do. Banged up a little bit this year, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 2,600 yards, but still a respectable time, not playing half the season. Play action here, looking downfield. He's going to find his man, Deebo Samuel, who in real life was traded over to the Commanders, but we've tried to trade him in this and he just haven't been able to. But that one should have been picked off for Brisker. Not able to make the play. Dropping back here on 2nd and 10, going out on the right side. That's Irv Smith near the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 1. Going to be a quarterback keeper, Brock Purdy with the first down, Brisker with the tackle. Maybe that's why he's been banged up a little bit this season, was based off that. Little man in motion for Deebo, looking, quick throw over the middle, and that's Ayuk for the first down, working to the 30. Out of the shotgun, quick throw left side of Irv Smith, quickly taken down. 2nd and 3. Handoff up the middle, and that is gobbled up and short of the line to gain. Dropping back again. Blitz is there. We'll get there. It'll be Jack Sanborn with the sack, and San Fran will only get a field goal. And it will come down to Caleb Williams to answer. 4,600 yards, 32 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. Has 10 to 12 rushing touchdowns also, but one of the issues is TJ Edwards on that stop, on that running before the sack, ended up getting an abdominal tear, so he is going to be out for this game. We're going to do a play action here, rolling to the right, running away from Bosa, and that's just not going to be there. 3rd and 1. A swift run the first time was great. We're going to hand off it again and get the first down. Out of the shotgun, Swift on the left side, trips right, dropping back, quick throw. That's going to Odell Beckham for the first down, working to the 40. Little play action here to Scababoo. We're going over, and it's Stromberg, the reserve center, playing a little fullback, a little razzle dazzle out here, gains 4. Hand off to Swift and just runs into a good edge set there. 3rd and 7, trying to set up a screen. It's set up, it's there, going downfield past the 30 in the first down, getting a couple more to the 22. Scatterboo checks in, he's going to get the football there, and good run defense by this 49ers defense. Dropping back, looking, hit as he throws, and that's incomplete. 3rd and 9, dropping back, looking, has time, going for Odell, and overthrows him. One-on-one coverage, and it could have been a touchdown. First run out here, good edge set by Sweat, and it'll be a loss of 1. Jusic in the backfield. Looking, pressure is there, he's going to throw it out of bounds. It'll be a 3rd and long 11. Dropping back, Purdy looking, he's going to find his running back out of the backfield, and that, I think it's Trey Sermon with all of these injuries in the backfield. They kicked off to us, and there's Sky Moore with a gain of 8. Play action, looking downfield. He's going, finds his man. Cole Kmet has to adjust, gets the first down, then some, to the 49. Gonna be a handoff here to Swift. Has a large hole and a big gain of 10. It is good run defense here by the 49ers. 2nd and 11. Blitz is picked up. Looking, going over the middle, and there's Romadunze making a 3rd and 6. Trips right, looking, has time, gonna go for Odell, and he will catch it. It'll be a 3rd and inches. We're gonna go for it. Looking for a handoff to Swift. He'll have a good block by Campbell, work inside the 20. Good gain there. Dropping back, a gap blitz, doesn't get there, but there's Nick Bosa. That's Nick Bosa, not Joey Bosa. That's going to be passed over to Cole Komet. Make it a 3rd and 8. Dropping back. Looking. Rolling out. Caleb has the first down. Going to slide at the 7 to avoid the contact. Out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Quick throw. And that's to DJ Moore. And a touchdown. Going to make it 10-3. Big touchdown this moment. And we need to keep on going here. DJ Moore. Good pocket there. And, well, we'll take it. So after the kickoff, starting at the 30 here, gonna hand it off and nowhere to go. Bears all over that one. 2nd and 15. Dropping back, looking. Finds this man. It's gonna be Deebo Samuel near the 50, and that's a big gain. Gonna hand it off this time to Ayuk out of the backfield. And that is up a gain of 9. Man in motion, play action. Blitz is picked up. Quick throw left side. It's there. Pushes him out of bounds is Lawson. And it'll be a 1st and 10. Going deep, and there's this man. He's going to cut upfield. It's Irv Smith beating us. And now Purdy, quick throw. Juicerick fighting through tackles. And he's going to get in the end zone. And just like that was 3 big plays that the 49ers have in that drive. One of them was at least on 3rd down. Not able to stop him. So quick throw right side of Cole. Actually, it's Harrison. Sorry for that. Harrison. And then moving around the pocket. Williams. Going to run for this one. And that's only a gain of 2. Trying to avoid a 3 and out. Dropping back. There's Romadunze wide open to the 50. Down to the 45. To the 42 and a 1st down. Swift out of the backfield. Pulling is Campbell, and that's no gain. Another handoff here, and this run defense is all over it. Hargrave with that stop. On 3rd and 9, we find Cole Komet. He is going to outrun the linebacker, and he is going to get a 1st down. Cole Komet, just even those 3 big catches are there. We're going to scramble with Williams here and get 6. And in motion is Romadunze. Dropping back. Pressure in his face. Caleb's going to run again with this one, get the 1st down, and make it a 1st and goal from the 10. Going to be a handoff to Swift, and this run-stopping defense is insane. Jay Knott in the backfield. Going to be an RPO going outside. Romadunze cannot get past Green to get out there for the touchdown. We hit the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, empty backfield set, quick throw. Romadunze breaking a tackle, trying to get there. He's going to be a yard short. We're going to go for it. We're going to do a pitch out to Swift, and Swift's going to have to fight for it, and he gets it on 4th down. A little razzle dazzle. We've seen that play earlier in the season. Fake handoff to Stromberg. The pitch out to DeAndre Swift, and it works. It works. Minute 46 left for the 49ers. First play is going to be a throw out of bounds under pressure. Purdy dropping back again, looking. Has a man deep, and this time instead of Deebo Samuel's wide open underneath, he's going to go Ayuk. And Ayuk works deep into Bears territory to the 33. And just like that, ready to strike. Throw on the left side, just goes down with the ball. And they take their first time out. Dropping back here. Purdy looking. Going to go short again. We are playing the 6 deep. And there's another timeout after they move to change to the 20. Moving on the outside. Pressure. And he's going to go Deebo Samuel up the middle. Breaking a couple tackles. Baker does that one. That'll be the final timeout. Dropping back. Going to go to Ayuk. Ayuk will be stopped at the 5. The clock is ticking. They will have enough time to set up, and they will get the field goal. They'll make it 17-13 going into half. We're going to have one more play that we're going to hand it off to Swift, and that will be it. So the biggest thing in this one is to limit the turnovers and have good drives. There's real life Kyle Mnungai, who was drafted in the 7th round. So that's the thing. But right now, it's us on this side. We still have the Chargers and Jaguars that are in the AFC that have to play. Actually, that's backwards. I just noticed that's backwards. That might be a Modded Madden issue. I've never actually seen that. That's kind of weird. All right, so here we go. We're going to get the ball at the half. We can make this a 2-score game. Out comes Caleb looking over this defense. Give me the first one starting from the 30. We're going to start with a screen. It's out there, and Swift trying to get the speed, and he will get 5. Out of the shotgun again. Looking deep. Can be a quick throw to Swift out of the backfield, and they'll have a first down. Jaden Ott checks in. He's going to get this one. A little bit of some patience up the middle, and Jaden Ott gets himself 8 yards. Swift checks back in. A little outside handoff. Good blocking, but, I mean, it's good blocking to get the first down, but that's about it. Play action. A little bit of a bad run by me. Running in to Jonah Jackson. A little bit of a play action here. Looking. Has a man and just misses DJ Moore. On 3rd and 7. Dropping back. Pressure up the middle is there. And again, cannot get an open receiver the football. So a handoff up the middle. And that's a big gain. Down to the 33. Dropping back. Purdy. Quick throw over the middle to Ayuk. Ayuk breaking a couple tackles until Sanborn brings him down. Man in motion behind the line of scrimmage. It's out. And that, I think, is Kyle Monangai getting that reception. Could be Trey Sermon as well. There's just so many injuries here. It's just crazy. 3rd and 9. Dropping back. Looking. Has time. Going to dump it out of the backfield again. And we are there easily. And it's punted back to the Bears. Play action. Looking. Has time and finds his man. There it is. DJ Moore. Accurate throw on a first down. A misdirection handoff. Just a lot of traffic, but we get 2 out of it. I don't know how we got that. Blitz is picked up. Looking. Trying to go somewhere. Going over the middle. There's Cole Kmetz with the first down. Working into Niner territory. A delay handoff. Swift on the outside into the 30. Scatterby checks back in. Handoff here in. Well, you're not going to beat those 2 linebackers. Dropping back, looking. Max protect. Quick throw inside. A little bit of a dangerous throw for a short game. Dropping back, looking. Has time, and Odell was wide open. I thought the safety was double teaming him in double coverage, but we do scramble for the first down. Dropping back in. Well, good sack by Hargrave. Dropping back again. Going for Odell, and he's open. We also had the man open in the middle of the field coming across and not able to do it. We can't get that block. We're not going to get anything up there. So, of course, we will get the field goal to make it a 7-point game. Quick throw left side to Irv Smith, and that will be a gain of 8. Play action here. Blitz is there, and there's Ayuk running a good route against Jalen Johnson. Setting up a screen, and it hits the running back in the back. Purdy out to the running back again, and that is a good tackle, just rallying to the football. Trying to set up a screen. It's there, but we're not able to get a hand on it, but he drops it. So we are still in this. We are still good with the lead. Swift is meeting Hargrave and company in the middle once again. Dropping back, looking. There's Bosa with the pressure. 3rd and 12. Dropping back. They are in max prevent. We pick up 10, but we end up punting back to the Niners. Man in motion, right side, looking. Going to be out of the backfield. And we rally the football. Big hit by Lawson, but not able to jar the ball loose. Play action here. Purdy looking, going deep. And that's tipped and picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Brisker looks like he's going to get another contract at this rate. He's been healthy the last part of the season. And it's a big one. It is a big one. Yes, we put him Watts, but we might play a little bit of a difference at linebacker. We'll kind of see how that shakes out, but as of right now, Brisker playing well. Caleb here has to scramble away from Bosa. The live formation, Komet moving on the left side, trying to get something here. Swift, just nowhere to go. 3rd and 5. You can hear dropping back. As time and down he goes. The lane in the middle was wide open. We pumped back to the Niners. Baker there filling that middle linebacker position, that middle hole there. 2nd and 8. Play over the middle. That's Debo for a big gain to the 43. And a motion. Left side, going to be a handoff to the right. Good run there, right side for 6. Going to be another handoff, left side, and he has some room, and he's just going all the way. It hurts my soul. Little play action. Pressure's there off the side, but will not get there in time. A gain of 8. Little bunched formation. If that's thrown there inaccurate, that's picked off by Brisker. Quick throw right side, and that is going to be Juwan Jennings with the grab and working in to the 10. Purdy trying to tie this ball game up, finding his man out of the backfield. Gonna make it a 2nd and goal from the 2. Out of the shotgun, looking. Purdy is going to try to go for it on the ground, and there is St. Just with the stop. The pressure in the back, and it's stopped again. It's Lawson, 4th and goal, going for it all here. Dropping back, quick throw, and that's in good coverage, but caught. It's caught by Irv Smith. It's a tie ball game. So here we go, dropping back, looking. Gonna have to go up the middle, and it'll be a good rush. 61 yards for Williams on the ground. Dropping back, looking. Give Swift out of the backfield. Gain of 4. On the march here, Swift up the middle, bouncing off a couple of tackles and a 1st down. Scatterboo in the backfield. Play action, looking. As time finds his man, there's Harrison Bryant into the 20. We are a rockin' here. A 2-minute warning. Gonna be a handoff to Swift up the middle, and he's immediately stopped. We're going to allow this clock to tick. Dropping back, looking. Has time, pressure, and it's picked off by Bosa. And that is going to be your ball game at this rate. That's Hargrave again. Javon Hargrave has completely killed us. And Bosa put the nail in the coffin. We still have time, though. As Bosa affects that pass, we have to give it off to Swift there quickly. Clock is ticking. Dropping back, looking. Bosa and some more pressure on the outside. We quickly have to throw it. Clock still ticking. We have some time. He throws. Romadunse down the sideline out at the 50. We need a touchdown. Drop back here. Williams looking. Steps up. He's going to scramble for it. And slide. We're going to take our first time out. Good deep coverage there by San Fran. We get one out to Komet, and he's out of bounds. Dropping back, looking, going for something. We're going to have to dump it off to Swift and take our 2nd time out. Trying to look for man coverage here. It is a zone. We're not going to get it. Moving around. The sack is there. We're going to have to take our final time out. Looking here, moving around. Williams up the middle, and luckily that wasn't completed. Probably would have been the end of the game. Dropping back, looking, going, rolling the outside. Has the man. He's wide open, and we overthrow Romadunse. On 4th down, we overthrow Romadunse. And that's it. Our season ends with that. Joey Bosa, Javon Hargrave, an overthrow of Romadunse. We fall short. And I don't know what to say about that. We're going to have to make some changes. We'll see what we can do. I feel like we're good on the line. The O-line needs some work. And, well, the secondary also needs some. So I'll turn it over to Stat Dark. Well, unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Turn the ball over there in that spot. Doesn't help. Doesn't help, and it ends up being a return for a touchdown. So Brock Purdy, 26 of 34, 288, touchdown and interception. Caleb, 28 of 38, 276, a touchdown and an interception. Swift, 18 carries, 54 yards. We need to get better on the ground. We did great though, fouling him up. It's just that one defensive play. So disappointing. Komet with 78. Touchdown by DJ Moore. Oh, hope Deo is this productive in real life. Nick Bosa with that interception. And it's into the offseason we go. It was a good run. We just need to take care of the football. That's the name of the game. And this year's Madden, just take care of the football. And that's something that we did not do. Well, it was not the greatest, but it is what it is. Guess I can't do a weekly recap from last week. So I'll have to go over and look at the Jags game against the Chargers this way. Herbert, 282, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. There's the turnovers that killed them. Running game was decent. In the passing game, Finnegan, the tight end, rookie taken in the 2nd round. The Bowling Green State, doing some work for them. And they just need more receivers. Cam Ward, the rookie, is going to the Super Bowl. 331 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Travis Etienne Jr., 73 and a touchdown with Cam Ward. Brian Thomas Jr., 218 yards in this game. Jesus. On defense, 3 sacks by Khalil Mack, 1 by Jameer Stewart. Interception by Asante Samuel Jr. On the other side, no sacks, but 2 interceptions, 1 by Savage and 1 by Cisco. Interesting bit there. And for your Super Bowl winner, it is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Win that one 24-17. Malachi Starks is the Super Bowl MVP, and the Jags get their first Super Bowl trophy in the team's history. They did it. They put it all on the line. They beat San Fran. Brock Purdy, 296, 2 touchdowns, 23 of 37. Not great on the rushing department for San Fran. Jennings had 93. Debo Samuel an 88. A touchdown by Jusric and Ayuk will probably end up ensuring that Debo Samuel is traded this offseason if he isn't already. Brian Thomas, 94 and a touchdown. Kirk there with 84. Tyler Boyd with 6 for 44 and a touchdown. Travis Etienne, a $117 and a touchdown. Ward comes in, gets injured, 126 and a touchdown. And Trevor Lawrence comes in, 87 and a touchdown to win this game. Wow. Deo has 1.5 sacks, Bosa with 1, a half by LT Overton, the rookie. Over on the other side, no sacks by Jacksonville. Insane Myers missed 2 field goals. Interesting. 2 field goals from there. We just had another mock draft. Let's look at the mock draft. First round only. We'll dive through it when we go into the next bit. Nico's still going to be the first overall pick. Caden Proctor, not much movement. A little bit of movement, but not much. Actually, a massive movement here. Parker. Caleb Downs dropping to 20. That's interesting. But I think we're going to keep Brisker. Evian Terrell pops up to 18. Have us going CJ Hicks at Ohio State. That's an interesting bit with Joshua Farmer here. You have 116 million in cap space. We are 14th most in the league. Dolphins are in cap hell. Cleveland is finally over all of that issues. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. The big board right now. I think it's still Christian Gray. Monty Jackson's another one. Malik Muhammad out of Texas might be one. We'll have to see ultimately how that kind of sorts itself out. So thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. Another disappointing season. I think we did a lot better than we should have, but hey, this next upcoming season, we're gonna have to put it all on there and do some work. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.